Here's a quick face replace tutorial. We're going to be using two images here. First one is this level up from the Level Up movie and a student Johar. We're going to drag in the background image straight into Photoshop. You'll see there's a locked layer there. And then we're going to drag in Johar's picture and we're going to just resize it until we get basically the size we sort of want. We can always resize it again, which we will. Push enter. First thing we're going to do is get rid of the background and crop out Johar's face. So we're going to use the object selection tool. You right click here. It might be this tool or it might be this tool that you see up here in your toolbar, but we want the right click and we want the object selection tool. And we are going to make sure that we have Johar's layer selected and we're going to draw a square roughly around his face. That will automatically select his face. And now all we need to do is Control C or edit copy and edit paste, Control V. That will give us a new layer. And then we can shut this other layer off or turn it off using the eye tool or eye attribute. We still want it in case we need to crop out again if we make a mistake here and we need a new head. So let's position the head at about the position that we want it. I'm going to Control T or edit transform, free transform, see Control T. That will bring up these options again to resize. I will make it about that big. And I'll just come out to the corner here and rotate it. Just slightly rotate it anti-clockwise. You can use the keys to just nudge it around. And when I'm happy, I push enter. We see some hair in the background here. So I'm just going to turn his head off for a second. I want to get rid of this. So I'm going to go down here to the background. I'm going to double click, get rid of this padlock. I'm going to click OK. Get rid of that padlock. Now I can make a selection around this area that I want to get rid of. I'll use the lasso tool. That lasso tool is here under selection tools. It's not the polygon, it's not the magnetic, it's just the free hand lasso tool. Once I've made a selection, I make sure I have the background also selected. I'm going to go to Fill, Shift F5 or Edit Fill. And I'm going to use the content aware, click OK. That should get rid of the far edge here of where his hair was. It's going to mess up his head here, but that's okay because when I get rid of this selection, if I go to Select, Deselect or Control D and turn Johar's head back on, it will cover that section anyway. We need to now match obviously the skin tones, and the way we do that is we select the layer that we want to change the color tones of, which is the Johar's head in this case, which is layer 1. We can rename this, double click, we can call it the head layer so we don't get confused. And we go up to Image, Adjustments, and Hue and Saturation. Hue and Saturation, we can now adjust and give him or that face a different tone. We can see from the sword here, we've got sort of like a purple thing going on. So we could go down to this purple tinge down here and lessen the saturation and make it less intense. Darken it down a bit, but there's still a bit of red and there's still a bit of brown to his skin, so I might come back just a little bit there. This is subjective, it's never always going to be the same for everyone that you do, so based on the the Photoshop that you're doing, these settings are never going to be -39, -36 and -16. They're always going to be different. And even if you do this exact same tutorial with this exact same pictures, you might feel like it needs a bit more red or something. So it's going to be very subjective, like I say. So I reckon, yeah, it's about good, better than it was before. And that's it. How do we export that now? We go to File, Export, Export as. There's no transparency, so we're not going to export it as a PNG. So we'll export it as a JPEG. We'll go very good. We'll look at the file size. File size is 100 KBs. That's fairly good. We want anything under, say, 500 KB. So 100 KB is that very good. Let's try excellent. 147, that's still pretty good. So we'll leave it there. Export, we'll call it face replace. And I'll put it there on the desktop. And there it is. If you wanted to save this project, I would also go save as and go face replace and save that as a PSD in case I wanted to come back and edit those layers. Let's say I open this up and I see that his face needs to go just a little bit to the far right. I can't do that with the JPEG. If I try and open this in Photoshop, I have no layers to edit. So I got to make sure that if I want to go back and edit, I need to save the PSD, because if I open the PSD, if I close this now, and I open the PSD that I also saved, open that up, we have the layers still here, and I can then move the head layer over. And then save it, Control S, save it, and then export it again as a JPEG. Excellent, export, face replace. Yes, I want to replace the existing one. And then I'll have my face replace here. There you go, too easy, done.